Well, hey everybody, we're back for another repair job adventure with Lemire Legends, home of 10,000 Lakes Taxidermy. In this one, we're going to show you how to repair a broken tail on a bass. This happened to probably broke during shipping. So what I did is I just put a couple of T-pins in it to keep it in place for now. And if you need to alter your styrofoam or your mannequins in any way, this is it's pretty much the same method. And what we're going to do here is we just got some body putty, and I already laid it out on a piece of cardboard with my craft stick here, and just our accelerant right here. We're going to put that in there, get our chemical reaction going here, and there really isn't much to this. We're just going to put this filler on there, and we're going to run a couple of screws, one through the front and one through the back, and let's set it aside and let it cure. And this being a bass mannequin, as long as we don't have a big ridge when this body putty hardens, we're going to be okay. If there's a small seam there or something, when you put your silicone or whatever kind of a fish glue you're going to use on your mannequin, being that a bass has a thicker skin and bigger scales, it's you're not going to see it. If it was a trout or maybe say a crappie or a thinner skinned fish, we'd have to do a little more repair than this on it. But for a fish like this, it's like I said, it's a thicker skinned. It's an easy fix, and you can hide it really easy. So, like I said, this works not only for just repairing breaks. If you wanted to, say, if you want to saw your mannequin in here and you want to give them 2 more inches of length right in the middle of the body, I mean, you could use the same system that I'm using right here. But anyhow, you get the idea of what we're doing here. We're mixed up pretty good. You just body filler. You only got about 5 minutes. It's going to kick out. Maybe not even that. So, just going to add a little filler right here. Maybe a little bit on this side. The other thing you can do too on this is, so the front from the back of your fish or whatever, we could have just taken a Sharpie. We could have marked here and then across here, so you know where to line things up. That would, you'd have a black mark here and here, and then you could put it together. But we pretty well got this now. Let's get this out of our way. I'm gonna push that together. And when I'm doing the inside curve of this, I'm just going to run a smaller screw, just like that. I got my drill on the low setting, and I got an extension bit on here so we can really countersink this. In fact, I think I'm going to come this way a little bit farther when we countersink it. We don't want the screw to pop out the back of this fish mannequin. So let's do this. You can see we're starting to kick off already a little bit. So, like I said, this stuff, you don't have a lot of working time, and we're just going to twist this a little bit so that we're straight, just like that. And we're going to run our longer screw on the back side here. And again, low setting on the drill, just go slow. Get that imaginary angle that you think you need, so you're not popping the screw through the show side of the fish. Of course, we had to hit the other screw, but that kind of stuff's going to happen. And that's pretty much it. We're in good shape. Just going to remove some of this excess right here. just like that. We've got a nice smooth transition right here. There's a little bit of a gap. We've got a couple of holes here. When you mount this fish, you have two options to cover these holes in that little bit right here. You can put clay in here, which what I probably advise, put a little bead of clay in there, and then put your fish glue over that, or if you're gonna use silicone or whatever for your bonding agent between your fish skin and your mannequin, that would be your best bet. So to cover that hole and that hole back there, you know, where your screws went through, that's your best bet. But all we really have to do is we're going to set this aside, and the chemical reaction will take over, and this will be cured out in no time. And that's basically a repair on a styrofoam mannequin. This works for, you know, fish molds, mammals, anything that's made of styrofoam. Any of your taxidermy mannequins, you can use this bonding agent, body filler, and a few screws. And a lot of times guys will use longer screws. If you got, you know, bigger areas you want to work, 3-4 inch drywall screws. And also you can use wires. A lot of times I've seen guys use a lot of wires, rod and wires and things like that to keep mannequins together. So there you go. You have it. Real simple and easy fix. Thanks for watching.